Hey, it's Sam here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you just how easy it is to cook Ninja Foodi hot dogs using the air fry basket and the saute setting. So if you head onto page 80 of our cookbook when you get it, you'll notice 10-minute air fry hot dogs. There they are, beautifully styled. And basically I want to show you how easy it is to actually cook these in the Ninja Foodi compared to how you would do it in a normal air fryer basket. Pretty much every recipe is like for like. But this one I'm going to do a little bit differently. Normally I would just say put everything in the air fryer basket as the recipe is. But I find that when it's things like onions and sauteing some beef from the cookbook, that you can actually make use of the settings on it and you can use the saute function. So on the main menu, you've got quite a few different buttons, but if you're using it from the air fry point of view, you just need the air fryer crisp, or air crisp as they call it. You can also use the grill because that actually can be used like an air fryer, but it goes up to 240 Celsius, making it ideal for if you're making making toast or something like that. And then the bake setting goes a little bit lower and is preset to 190 Celsius. And then dehydrate. And then if you head in the other direction down to the saute, you can just press saute, and the good thing about the saute is it will actually do low, medium or high if you keep pressing the button. So then what I do is, because I'm doing these hot dogs, we're doing it with some sauteed onions. So you could just do them in the air fryer basket like we would with a normal air fryer, but seeing as you've got this pot, you might as well use it. So just make sure they're nicely separated. And then you're just waiting for it to warm up, and then you can be sauteing the onions. So now once you've got a sizzle going, you can just saute your onions in the Ninja like you would with a normal cooking pot. And then whilst that's doing its magic, let me talk you through what ingredients we're using here. We've got some lovely hot dogs. These are from Asda, they're lovely. And then I was in M&S picking up some clothes last night, and I saw some of their posh dog buns on yellow sticker, so I grabbed some of those. And then sauce. We're all different about our sauce on hot dogs. We normally have ketchup or mustard, but we haven't got any in at the moment, so we're using some barbecue sauce instead. But that's the great thing, you know, you can mix and match ingredients for what you're into. And now they've done long enough now, so if you just want to press cancel, and then what you can do is you can add your air fryer basket on top, and then what you want to do is get out your hot dogs. Oops, some of the sauce and the hot dogs went in there. We're a family of 5, so we're actually doing 5. But you probably won't be able to fit 5 buns in here at once, depending on how you do it. But that's what I'm talking about size, is that the thing about the Ninja Foodi basket is it's round, so you're not necessarily going to be able to get as much in it as in some air fryers. But I've noticed some of the dual air fryers, the ones with 2 baskets, do not fit in them a whole chicken, whereas this one you can very much get a whole chicken in there. Then once you've done that, lid down, then turn it on. You're looking for air fryer now, and then you're looking for 5 minutes, and you're looking for a temperature of 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and then press start. And we beeped. And wow, these hot dogs look amazing. They really do. So I think the easiest way to do it is to have a plate to hand so that you can be transferring the hot dogs to it for a moment or two whilst you get the buns in and sort out the onions. And then I recommend either a tea towel or one of your oven gloves or something that you can just use to lift this out with. And now, if you look in the bottom, your onions are looking absolutely amazing. They're just like they would be if you got them from a hot dog stall. So this is what we're doing now, is we're transferring them. So you can temporarily put it in there whilst you're getting your stuff. And then these have been nicely cut open. So then, see how many we can actually hold in here. Because my air frying of hot dogs, or my cooking of hot dogs I should say, is I've done them a few times in the Instant Pot, so I pressure cooked them. They are very nice. So you could do them using the pressure cook button here as well. And then I've also done them in several different air fryers as well. But as you can see, I can only really realistically fit 4 in here. But you can always do another one on its own. But it depends how many you're feeding. 4. So you've got those. So I'm just going to remove that for a moment so I can grab the onions. And then you can use a wooden spoon. Pick up your onions from the bottom. Of course, if you don't like onions, you can totally skip the onion step. And then once you've done that, it doesn't matter if there's an odd bit at the bottom, you can sort that out when you're cleaning out your air fryer. And then back in it goes. It's had its onion added now. And then it's ready to go back on. I just recommend another 2 minutes. Take it down to 2 minutes. And then you want the temperature of 190 Celsius. And we've beat. And those are your hot dogs now. So all you need now is to add some sauce to them. Or it's totally optional. If you read the cookbook, you'll see that we've actually... Oops, came out really fast then. And then once you've done that, they're ready for serving. There's Ninja Foodi hot dogs, and they're just as good as doing it in the air fryer, and it just shows that you can take our cookbook and take it to Ninja Foodi if you don't have a traditional air fryer basket. So don't forget to pre-order yourself a copy of the air fryer cookbook, available in both hardcover and paperback, and it's just brilliant for getting to know your air fryer. It's got 140 easy to follow everyday recipes. No fancy recipes that is just going to remain never cooked. It's everyday stuff like cooking chicken, chips, frozen food and all your other favourites. And of course, if you pre-order it now and you live in the UK, you're paying just £10 because it's on a pre-order price right now of just a tenner. As well as this, there's calories included in all of the recipes, making it easy for you if you're calorie counting. There's a fantastic vegetarian and vegan section if either of those diets apply to you. And it's just a brilliant all-rounder from us air frying for 10 years. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.